are getting this video, this package, because you are one of the key stakeholders in our ministry in this community. You have made it happen for years, and we are so grateful. Right now is the beginning of the fiscal year, and we wanted to send you an update on all that God is doing in our area. For us, it's always interesting to update you guys because there's this desire to present our ministry as shiny and successful, and the numbers are just always growing. But the reality is that's not always true. A couple years ago, when things were in a really difficult spot, I was praying to the Lord and just asking Him, what is going on? Why don't we have enough leaders to sustain the ministries that we have? Why are we having to face the possibility of shutting down clubs at certain schools in our community? And as I was crying out to Him, a word popped into my mind, and that word is storm surge. A storm surge is something that happens during a hurricane, and it's when the storm puts pressure on the ocean and causes the water to recede, so much so that it pulls it back out a mile into the sea, and you could walk all the way out on the ocean floor. And when that happens, you can see everything exposed, everything laid bare. You can see and walk on the foundation of the sea. And when I realized that that's what a storm surge was, and realized what that might mean for our area, I was like, God, bring it. If you are causing the waters to recede so that we can take an honest look at what's beneath the surface, then so be it. If you are pulling back the waters so we can look at the foundation and see if anything's broken, then so be it. And I was excited for this word. I was excited to see what God was going to do, because when a storm surge happens, after the water gets pulled out, it rushes back in and it floods everything. And so I imagined that God was doing that He was pulling everything back so He could flood back into our city and reach more kids and bring us more people and finances. And in the last 2 years, we have grown our area from 8 clubs to 4, and we've lost leaders, we've lost donors, we've lost staff, and it's been hard and really confusing. But it's been wonderful because we've been able to look at the foundation of our ministry and see what was missing and broken. We realized that we were trying to make Young Life, which was built in a white suburban context in the 1940s, fit in our beautifully diverse city. And it didn't work. It didn't fit because that's not what Greeley is. It's not this white suburban area. It's rich with different ethnicities and backgrounds and socioeconomic standings. This year, these last couple months, we have started to sense the waters rushing back in and starting to flood our community. God has been doing incredible things, and He has given us a vision and a way forward to reach the kids in our city and in our context. And so we are working on building multi-ethnic ministry so that we can reach a reflective demographic of kids. We are building a ministry to teen moms called Young Lives. We're doing outreach on the college campus, and we are starting middle school ministry. And we want to tell you stories and show you this vision and invite you into helping us move forward with what God is doing.
And so we really feel confident that this really is a time to build. The prospect of new clubs at new schools is right on the horizon. Included in this packet is 4 video stories of kids' real life stories and how Young Life encountered them in that, and the way that their lives were transformed through their involvement with Young Life and through their friendship with their Young Life leader. They're pictures of the future of our Young Life area. As you watch these videos, I hope, first of all, that you'll be drawn to the heart of Jesus, that you'll see that He is alive and well and passionately pursuing His people. And 2, I hope that you will see yourself in these stories, because the reality is none of these stories would exist without people just like you who have decided that they will do whatever it takes to make sure that kids encounter Jesus and are able to make up their minds about Him for themselves. We also want to invite you, a key stakeholder, somebody who has gotten us to the place where we are today. We want to invite you to consider giving an additional gift, to consider supporting us, raising up these new initiatives to reach our community. We hope that it's a gift to you to see what God is doing here in our community, and we hope that it is fun to see what will happen through the ministry of Young Life soon.
Thanks for watching.